Colby Lamb and Levi Morris, and this is our project, Almost Sunk by Trees and Remembered by the Mountain State. Disclaimer, there are some sound effects that include gunfire. We will now begin.
Oh, you must be Seaman Lockwood. I'm Chief Bowen.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I said chief, you don't salute.
Sorry, I'm just a little bit nervous.
That's okay. Welcome to Sugar Grove. Have any problems finding us?
No, not really. It was interesting coming over the mountains, though, and the countryside was just beautiful this time of year. But isn't this kind of a strange place to put a Navy base?
Yeah, some might say that, but it's perfect for our type of Navy base. Actually, not too far away is Green Bank Observatory, which focuses on radio astronomy. It prohibits cell phones and radio transmitters. We're also surrounded by mountainous terrain in West Virginia and national forests, which keeps us from being observed. You have a ball cap already. I'm taking it that your sponsor had it for you?
Yeah, my sponsor, Petty Officer Rose, had me all set up for birthing and showed me around last night. And then she even took me to the club for dinner. And might I say, that was one heck of a club.
Yeah, luckily this is West Virginia. We have a senator, well, they have a senator, Senator Robert Byrd. He brings in a lot of money for West Virginia. He got that club built for us.
Raymond E. Lynn Operations Center. Who's Raymond Lynn?
Have you ever heard of the USS Liberty?
At Pensacola in A school, I had a chief who briefly mentioned the Liberty and the USS Pueblo. And something about Puerto Rico. Is it supposed to say that? Anyways, he talked more about the Pueblo and how it was captured by North Koreans. And apparently the ship's still there today. He didn't talk much about the Liberty at the time, though.
I think you should know about the Liberty, all the incidents there were, and there's a whole lot more to what I think are the hot parts of the Cold War. Many people don't even know about it. CTs like yourself gave their lives throughout the whole Cold War. Anyhow, the Liberty was the sister ship of the Pueblo. They were both our ships, signal intelligence collectors.
And Chief Lynn?
Chief Lynn was a CT who was killed alongside 33 other sailors. We better sit, this will take me a while. I don't know if you've heard anything about the Six-Day War or not, but it was pretty much Israel versus Egypt. Jordan and Syria were also involved, but pretty much all the Arab states hate Israel. But Egypt was the main player. The Liberty was off the western coast of Africa, and once things started heating up in the Middle East, they were dispatched off to the coast of Israel. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around the Sinai Peninsula. But anyhow, they went up the coast of Africa and then chopped the Mediterranean, where NSA sent some linguists to Rhoda to get on board. I think we had a special Arabic linguist.
What's a special Arabic linguist?
I'm pretty sure we had a Hebrew linguist, but we don't listen to our friends. Anyways, they didn't get off the coast of Israel until the fourth day of the Six-Day War. And by that time, Israel had it all wrapped up. With hostilities at an end, CTs on board were doing what CTs did best. Relaxing, getting some sun, and just going out through their watches. But the Israelis sent out a plane to reconnoiter and confirm the identity of the Liberty, which was sent back as positive identification. And a few hours later, and there's a whole lot of controversy surrounding this, a few more Israeli planes came out. And this is when it hit the fan.
Hey, Turney, I think you need more than the sun to help that body. We'd be better off going below to work out.
Yeah, he's so light, the Russians might think we surrendered.
Real funny, Kugel. Thoughton, that doesn't even make any sense. What are you up to?
I'm going to watch, cleaning up through the ridge. I'll send a picture of it.
Roger that. Don't hit anything.
You said it got bad.
Aircraft heading our way, stand by.
Which way are they heading? Do you know who they are?
You should see them at about 1000. They're coming straight from Israel. Assume they're Israelis. Probably Northern Talis by their speed.
I see them all getting joy and Israelis. Hey, the pilot just went back.
I guess you finally made a friend.
Ha ha. Think you just came out to say hi?
Probably wanted to make sure we're American. Our Soviets floating not too far off, and who knows what the Egyptians have.
They probably wondered why we're all alone in the Eastern Med while the entire Sixth Fleet is out floating in the Western Med.
Well, that's enough excitement for today. Keep the noise down.
You said it got bad. It hit the fan.
Yeah, the Israelis shot rockets, gunfire, and even dropped napalm on them. It was a complete bloodbath. There The crew had no weapons to defend themselves except for 450 caliber machine guns, which were taken out alongside the antennas at the very beginning. Later, they even shot torpedoes at her. They definitely wanted to sink her. The old girl wouldn't go down.
Hey, Turney, it looks like your friend's coming back and he's rolling with him.
I don't see any markings. Those are the garages.
General quarters, man your battle stations. This is not a drill. Man your battle stations. Turney, you didn't get a data out. We're out an antenna.
Tell me a line. Got it.
Mayday, this is the USS Liberty. Rockstar, Alpha Golf Tango Romeo 5. We're under attack. Come in. America and Saratoga launching aircraft. Help should be on the way.
Gonna be okay. Help's coming. Gonna be okay.
Well, what happened?
The Israelis ended up sending out a Marine carrying helicopter where they were probably going to rope down and kill all the survivors. But I could literally talk about this all day. As a matter of fact, I collected all the information from NSA, like the transcripts from the Israeli aircrafts, the communications from the USS Saratoga and the USS America. And there's a whole lot of secrecy surrounding this, not just SCI or top secret Umbra information, but I don't want to make it sound like a conspiracy story. You know what, it might be better off if you go ahead and read those, like on one of your watches, if you're that interested, that is.
Remains sent to Naples. 19 plus 1 head and 1 arm? That's horrible. It's awful.
Yeah, I know it's a shame, but I know some of the survivors, many of them still have nightmares to this day. Let me show the electronics.
Raise the holiday flag. Brace for torpedo attack.
Didn't they do enough damage with the rockets and napalm? What are they doing? We're unarmed.
Just brace yourself.
We've been hit, but we're still floating. I think most of the torpedoes missed.
Get down, they're shooting at us. Google, come and get below deck. I see a troop carrying helicopter incoming.
Prepare to repel boarders.
It's locked. They blew my friend to pieces. Come on, come down here and kill us. I dare you.
At this time, we would like to honor the men in the USS Liberty. Students, hand salute. Ready, 2. This time, we would also like to honor the 34 men who did not make it back. Please bow your heads. If anybody has any questions. But today, I'd like to ask Mr. Larry Bowen to come up here first.